Welcome to the circumcision, where we cut the superficial human traits to get to the meat of things. A brutally honest show that peels back facades to get to genuine commentary. Welcome to into it today. This is the 4th episode. I'm gonna do something a little different. I just want to get on some. I said I'm gonna get on some super motivational every 4th episode. I said 5th, but 4s work good for me, so I'm gonna go with the 4s. And it just starts with a couple of, I feel like things that people is not paying attention to. Sometimes somebody, you might need somebody to tell you something, that you don't know, or that you might know, but sometimes you just need to hear it because it motivates you, you know what I mean? And that's really the only way that you can move forward at times from somebody else's, And I know it be cold, man, but you got to be courageous. Beat your craft every night. Sometimes you got to disappear. Maybe like a month, 2 months, and just dedicate everything to the future. Where focus goes, energy flows. Sometimes you put too much energy into Netflix, put too much energy into distractions, entertainment. Way too much energy into stuff that's not feeding your energy. Can you walk away from everything? Sometimes life knock you to the ground, but you survive every one, 9/11. But you still stuck. How tired are you right now? How bad you want to get to that next level? What you willing to really do? What you willing to sacrifice? Ask yourself, what you willing to give up? Who you willing to let go to get where you need to be? It's like everybody want to be successful. Everybody want all this materialistic stuff. Everybody want to climb mountains. They want to be celebrated. Nobody want to sacrifice. Nobody want to put in that work. Sometimes you got to let go of every single distraction and just say no to what's hurting you. No to what's stopping you. No to what's distracting you. A lot of people might not believe in you, the fake, the phony. Those people, it don't matter if they support you when you get there or leave you when you arrive. What you gonna do? What you doing here? What you gonna do about the place that God gave you? You got fulfillment, you got destiny, you got connections to make, you got people to meet, you got rooms to walk in, you got tables to sit at. You just gotta be willing, courageous enough, bold enough, And sometimes that might take that 60 days, that 90 days, because we don't even give ourselves a minute. We always worried about everything else. You know what I mean? So matter of fact, give yourself 60 days and see what you could be in that time. Imagine what you could be in 60 days. But you got to understand you only got one life to live, rain, sleet, or snow. And it's now. Whatever you dream about, whatever you wanted to do, is now. If you don't shut it down at some point and understand you need to get off social media, get off internet, unplug and evaluate where you at and where you supposed to be, at no given time is it going to move forward. I know you broken and tired and you easily influenced by stuff that you think makes sense because you fractured and bleeding in places that people don't see. But if you leave that shit alone for a second, maybe that 30, 60 days that I said, you can heal. You standing at the precipice of the edge of the greatest move you ever made in your life. Time is now. Take the leap of faith. It takes faith to jump out or off the ledge of that. It takes total belief to jump into your destiny. Total belief to pull away from everything that's unfamiliar and pull away and get into that uncharted territory and become the person you're supposed to be. Think about it. Do that shit make sense to you? Yo, the biggest influence on your life is you. You can't go nowhere unless you wake up your own self on the inside and understand. Write it down. Get in your head, disappear, get in your soul. That shit done knocked you all over the ground. You might as well Even though you survive, you still stuck on that. You bold enough, you radical enough, you thirsty enough to do what the hell you need to do for yourself, to go after what's yours? You courageous enough, crazy enough? Give a damn what nobody say. Can you do that in order for yourself to move forward? Because it's like everybody always want advice and all of this, these problems and trying to be productive mentally and physically, but it's like, I could tell you it all day, but if you're not doing what you're doing, you're always going to be where you are. So you don't acknowledge what's going on in your life. So you navigate through the conversations of bullshit and people and situations and places you love that's taking your time, taking your energy, taking your thought pattern, reprogramming you to they bullshit. That's why you gotta be by yourself or around people that's got something going on on the same level or better. Cause that shit'll lock you in a place where you feel like you fulfilled and it stagnates you. Imagine if you got stuck on your purpose and your destiny. That's why I'm really saying this, because I'm doing this because I got a good feedback on that destiny and purpose that I did on TikTok, and a lot of people don't understand what kept them broke, defeated, covered under the blankets of insecurity, stress, anxiety. Your DNA get mutated by individuals that's beneath you, that don't even deserve to be around you. But you trying to make business move with them. They don't even think like you. They don't walk like you. They don't even perceive the same world as you do. And they damn sure ain't ready to put that blood, sweat, and tears in behind closed doors, because you definitely rewarded in public for all the hard work you put in private, man. Just got to go through the process, man. Just got to go through the mud. Run in the rain, nigga, dance in the snow, bite. Inhale, exhale, breathe. Like the late great Whitney. You gotta breathe again, or just breathe, period, because you're too comfortable, man. You gotta get out of that comfort zone sometimes. Open your mind. All the shit that's in there, you gotta put purpose to it. Start acting on it. If you want to get any further, you got to reinvent yourself. And if you want to reinvent yourself, sometimes you got to sit down with yourself. Y'all too busy wanting to be around people all damn day. You know what I'm saying? These people is distractive, just sitting around you at times. You don't even understand how distractive. Be around the people that believe in you. Be around the people you can feel the warmth. Sometimes you don't need to be around nobody, because you be too fractured and broken and under these anxieties to do what you need to do around people. You need your me time to get to you. You know what I mean? And I hope I'm talking to somebody that's tired of where they are, and they ready to make that move, and they courageous enough to do what they need to do. And that's it. Because at some point in time, you gonna realize what should have been done. I swear to God. Give it a try. You talk to your haters about it. You talked enough about it. You shared about it. You written about it. Now it's time to put the work in. Straight up. Sometimes I just look myself in the mirror and I be like, damn, that's all you got? Because I don't stop. And you gotta be prepared, when you've been beaten and conditioned for this nonsense. So you gotta push past it and try to be a little better. Because at the end of the day, that's not all you got. It's way more in you. You gotta be tired. You gotta be weary. You gotta be damn near brought to tears for all the blood and sweat and sacrifice and all the suffering. I know you want to quit, but this is the time when you're supposed to go in. You see me? This is the time you're supposed to keep going. You don't stop. Huh? What Puffy said, don't stop, can't stop. Especially if you came this far, it don't make sense. The pain is the opportunity to reinvent yourself. The pain is an opportunity to come out your grave. Because you done left yourself for dead. You need to come out alive, come out kicking, come out swinging. Huh? So you can overcome and understand that they ain't forget about you. Let them know they shouldn't have if they did. And you, don't forget about you. And sometimes life will bloody your nose, man. Life will leave you in a cardiac arrest. Like you've been in an accident, man. A auto accident. Fell off a mountain. Broke every bone in your body. Like you in a hospital bed. And that same person, that's the person I'm talking to. The person that broke every damn thing. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Yeah, I'm talking to the person that know they need more in their life, but they not realizing what they need to do for it. You gonna be the one that do what nobody in your family done. Don't you feel that in you? You gotta press through it, feel it, lift it, and do what's never been done. You use that pain. You use that pain, man. A lot of people focus the pain for negativity. You got to use that pain for positivity. You got to use that pain to build pressure so that diamond could bust. You understand? At some point in time, I want to say, you go through life understanding that you got to live through it. You can't go around it. You can't forget about it. Like, you know, the pain is the pressure. And you know, without pressure ain't no diamonds. And if you tired of complaining about the pain, talking about you don't make enough, they don't believe in me, nobody was dead, nobody seen it, nobody picked me, I didn't get the raise, I didn't get the promotion, she walked out on me, he abused me, my kids are ignoring me, my teenagers are driving me crazy. Is that you? Do you want to stop complaining about that and use it to your advantage? Imagine if you could focus that correctly as fuel, like a passport on a plane. Pain is the passport for the plane to get free. You understand? Let me take a shot to you, like I usually do. What if the pain, though, think about it, instead of just being absorbed with negativity, what if the pain help you? What if all pain not help, but it's what if all pain is not hurt, but it's help? Because think about it. You wouldn't love how you love if you haven't been hurt, because you know how it feel to hate. So you refuse to go down that path. And that's for all situations. You use that pain to move forward. Musician plays his instrument, and he's only at their best when they got that pain in them. They only at their best, you know, and it feels possible and insurmountable when you and then you get past that and blow up on some whole other nonsense, like like when you never thought would happen. Yo, it be heavy, but you could get it out your way. When life throw you that weight, lift that. I don't complain when life get heavier. I celebrate because I'm getting stronger. Use that pain mentally, physically, emotionally. Your perspective is everything. You got to see this thing differently. You got to find a mirror and see this thing differently. And I'm gonna speak this because I believe. I don't care if I'm bleeding and broken. It made me better. I'm not bitter. I'm wiser. I'm conditioned now. I see this thing different now. I'm able to move and navigate, talk different, walk different, build differently with different people. I'm not anger. I don't have all this revenge. I'm not building from a place of bitterness. I'm not building from a place of anger, from resentment. Pain is unavoidable. It made me better. I'm trying to tell you, it can make you better. You can't live without pain, bro. But how you live with it will determine how you make it intricate into your purpose. Use the pain to push you in a place of abundance. Use the pain to make sure your very existence in life is about fulfillment. It's about happiness. It's about experiences you never thought that you could achieve or be a part of or experience. No matter if people lied on you, gave up on you, walked out on you after you gave them everything, you still gotta want you to win. You gotta want everybody to win. That's how you use the pain, not to inflict pain, to convert it into fuel of positivity. And that need to be the conversation inside of you. The conversion of converting the pain into something. No, I don't do payback. I don't need to hurt like you hurt me. I don't need you to be down because you thought you was gonna make me down. No, I want you to be up. I want you to be great. I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be wishing that for you. Out of all of them, that's what you gotta want. I want to be different in every goddamn way because I am. I don't know no other. From the day I came out my mama, I just cough up whatever I need to cough up, dust my shoulders off, and I get to it every time. And the pain made me better. Because honestly, it's unavoidable. But the question is, can you do what you need to do? Can you close the gap between pain and promise? Can you close the gap between pain and negativity? Can you be something other than your whole environment taught you to be? Can you ask yourself the main question? You know what that is? What you got? What more do I got? Excuse me. What more do I got for my future? What more do I got for my family? What more do I have for myself? What more do I got for God that put me here to leave an impact and leave a legacy? Ask it. Ask that question. Because at some point in time, you got to understand, I know it hurt, but is that all I got? I know I'm ready to lay down and put dirt over me, but is that all I got? Is that my destiny? You're not even at a half a tank, man. You know, Alexander Graham Bell 1,001 times, man, we wouldn't have no lights around here. Y'all try 10 times at anything in your life and think you give up. It's more in you, man. It's more in everybody. And that shit gonna hurt. It hurt when you hit the gym. It hurt when you get to them weights and you doing them all them stomach abs from the bottom of your waist all the way to the top of your chest. It be hurting, and you just keep doing it like you suffering. But when you look in the mirror and see that thing, like, oh, the pain, the results of that pain is always better, man. I swear, the same way the results of every fearful situation is building you, making you stronger, making you more positive if you want to be, making you more aware. When you be feeling like you for dead, man, I know what that shit feel like, man. When you think you feel left for dead, I know what that feel like. And you go so hard and you pour everything and you think you giving everything you had and you feel left for dead. Either you gonna lie in a state of paralysis and just wallow in that pain, or you gonna understand you got life left in you and move forward, dust yourself off, Go take a shower and wash your face. Because every minute that gap is closing, man. The gap that you came here for. The thing that you came here for, at some point in time, that door ain't going to stay open all day. It's not going to stay open your whole life. I'm telling you. That's why I'm doing this, man. Because I just want to, I'm here. That's one of the things God put me here for. Bring smiles, bring happiness. You know what I mean? But I ain't just here for that. I think one of the many things I'm also here for is to enlighten, to maybe turn push that plug in, or turn that switch. So I say, yo, being at 4s is something prominent in my life. Every 4th episode, this is what I'm doing. Because I'm tired of people acting like life's supposed to be smiles all the time. And you just complaining about stuff that don't even make sense to complain about. Like, that's another thing. You got to cut these complaining people out your life. It clears everything up in you. It clears your spirit up. It clears your energy up. You get different individuals that, different energy better energy leads to better energy leads to better people, better situations. I'm talking to you.